So guys, when you really want to think about the grass family, one of the top three, one of the big three again that gives us a large sustenance of our daily caloric intake is indeed wheat. So wheat is the basis behind breads in many cultures around the world, certainly not all, but many different cultures. Whether looking at traditional wheat bread like we enjoy here in the United States, whether looking at a wide variety of other types of breads that might be using wheat as part of the base. So for instance, some rye breads that are really popular in Eastern Europe will still have a little bit of a wheat base to them. Certainly the French bread that my French family makes, again, has its base in wheat. The Jewish bagel also, again, it's based in wheat. So a lot of different commodities around the world, again, are all relying on bread as a little base of the meal, right? Think about the pita bread in Middle Eastern dishes, for example, and Mediterranean food. So there's a lot of connections around the world to wheat, and that's what we learn here. That's why it's one of the most important grains. So let's explore beyond just bread itself, which again, despite the fact that bread is such a big part of many cultures and many different ways of eating around the world, the fact that you can't live on bread alone due to the fact that, again, it's exceedingly poor in certain amino acids that are deemed essential, especially lysine. So let's look at some other products outside of breads alone. And when it comes to, let's say, enjoying Italian food, the pasta that you're going to eat, or let's say Asian noodles, and this is the staple of many teenagers, including my teenage son, those have their connections in wheat. A lot of our snack foods do as well. Crackers, for example, are big use of our wheat crop. Certainly, again, like corn, a lot of our wheat also goes toward manufacturing of alcohol and also of the animal feed. But let's take a look at some other uses here as well. Something basic like going out for an ice cream cone or pouring that bowl of Wheaties or Raisin Bran. Again, rely heavily on things like wheat bran here for the flavors and also for some of the nutritional value that comes along with eating the bran and the germ. Because you remember, folks, the bran and the germ contain all those extra fats and oils and minerals and vitamins and fiber that we don't get when we get products like this right next door. So here's the deal. When you consume bread that's made from, this is white flour, okay? This is just our white flour. Again, this is nothing but what? Glorified endosperm, right? Tastes great, I'm not gonna lie. But again, it's not as nutritious as the counterpart right here, and that's the whole grain wheat bread. And again, those darker colors you see in there are from the bran and the germ of wheat. Okay, so again, this is more nutritious to eat than bread made from white flour, despite the fact that we really like the taste of that. Another important economic product outside of all these different grains, products containing wheat is going to actually be, like I hinted at earlier, it's not just the use in industrial agriculture, but it's also for our pets right at home. So whether cat food or dog food and other types of animal pet food, you'll notice that one of the top ingredients in many of them, including this delectable treat that my cat named Chubby loves, is again wheat containing. So there you guys have it.